All right, so today we have another piece of shit inside of the Bonzi garage. This one is a 1997 and it looks like it's been sitting outside since 1997. I found this on Marketplace. The story behind this one is supposedly the owner bought it 5 years ago as a project, never got around to it, so it's been sitting outside on a table for the past 5 years. As you can see, it's fucking completely rusted. Half of the Banshee is apart, but for the most part, everything is there. Now, he gave me a bunch of other parts, which I ended up selling, but the buying point for me was the motor. So it comes with pretty much a complete bottom end. You can see, has a clutch cover, water pump cover still there, pistons are there, obviously they're shot. You know, if I could save the transmission, well, I'll be fucking happy. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this one. I just wanted to record this so you guys could see the before. You know, I'm recording this months before the video will probably drop because we got plenty of other Banshees to work on. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tear this thing down, which we don't need to film because as you can see, half of it's already fucking taken apart. I'm gonna take this to my friend Petey, who's gonna do a little bit of fab work. Honestly, as shitty as this one is, the one that we've had before was worse. You know, the only thing that I really need to get done is cut the fucking foot peg off because the previous owner before the previous owner welded the foot peg to the frame, so that's gonna get cut off. And then we got some bolts that are snapped, but for the most part I think everything, you know, is there. You don't need to add any tabs, the frame doesn't have to be reinforced, we don't need to make any headlight brackets, which is always a plus. Working with stuff like this could be a fucking nightmare, but I find it the most rewarding because I'm turning something that is somebody else's garbage into a brand new Banshee. On January 26th I purchased what was a piece of shit rotting in somebody's backyard on a table. So I took somebody's junk off their hands, did them the favor, and now we are making it into a brand new Banshee. So the idea with this one is I kind of want to recreate a 1994 but put my own little taste to it. I've had these eye covers and custom seat cover sitting in the shop for like the past year. And I seen that and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a 1994. We're gonna start building this up with what we have here, and then over the next couple of weeks as we're building up other bikes, I'll be ordering parts for this one, and I promise you guys it's gonna be sick. So this is the Bonzi Garage 1994 restoration.
My pictures of you, homicide came to the crib last night 6 deep, asking all your whereabouts and where you sleep. They said they just wanna question you, but me and you know that once they catch you, all they do is just arrest you, then arraign you, hang you. I don't think so. It's a good thing you bounce for now to stay low. Once in our blue, I check to see how you doing. I know you need loot, so I send it to Western Union. They probably knock down the door in the middle of the night, sometimes around 4, hoping to find who they looking for, but they won't succeed. All they gonna find is mad empty bags of weed. But worse, son, you got the projects hotter than hell, harder for brothers to get they thug on. But oh well, son, they know too much, even the hood rat chicks. Oh, you heard who did what? No, I don't know this shit, so stop asking. And I know I'm not going crazy. From windows, I see lights flashing, and maybe somebody's taking pictures. You know who that be? Police lovers and neighborhood snitches. They put up a G so everybody pointing fingers and lying. Hey yo, son, the temperature's rising.
Temperature rising.
What up, black? Hold your head wherever you at. On the floor from the cops with wings on your back. That snitch nigga gave police your location. We'll chop his body up at 6 degrees of separation. Killer, listen, shit ain't the same without you at home.
So we have the Banshee as a complete roller, or almost a complete roller. There's a couple little things that we're missing, but over the past couple of days, we got this to where it's at now. The idea is a 1994. We're going off that theme. We're about to start building the motor. It's gonna be a stock crankshaft, stock stroke. Everything that you're gonna see me using to build this motor right now is available for purchase at bonzigarage.com. This is something that I've been working on for a while, right? I figured out what works, what doesn't, what's the best. Every seal, gasket, pistons, cranks, everything that I'm going to use to build this motor right now, you can purchase at bonzigarage.com. And soon enough in the future, Bonzi Garage will be a one-stop shop where you can buy pretty much everything for your Banshee, whether that's OEM or aftermarket stuff. Everything that I use in these videos, you will be able to purchase. So we're going to start building this motor, get that done, throw it in this Banshee, and we'll have this thing done in a couple of days.
Cause niggas gon' hate and the bitches gon' love it. And like Big says, more problems, more money. And I might be tipsy buzzing, but I ain't bugging. I ain't tripping off the Jackson. I'm all about the hundreds. I ain't tripping off the Jacksons. A nigga getting money, I ain't tripping off the Jacksons. I'm all about the hundreds, I ain't tripping off the Jacksons. A nigga getting money, I ain't tripping off the Jacksons. I'm all about the hundreds. Yeah. And the money got my pants to my ankles.
In love with the paper.
I talk like a Mac and I walk like a gangster.
Known for being flying, always strapped with a banger.
And track be a banger.
The view from the skybox, peeping all angles.
Yeah, life a bitch, but I'm a claimer.
Schooler and trainer.
To bring back them Franklins.
Now my neck shining, diamond chunky on the bracelet.
Coupes be spaceships.
Bottles be cases.
Wildin' out with models all night until the day shift.
Waking up feeling like Neo out the Matrix.
A nigga stay fresh from the polo to the laces.
Pair of mesquite jeans, pockets full of big faces.
I'm still spending money off my teenage capers.
They say I won little C20, but I made it.
Game elevated, status on major. Yeah, cause niggas gon' hate and the bitches gon' love it. And like Big says, more problems, more money. And I might be tipsy buzzing, but I ain't bugging. I ain't tripping off the Jacksons. I'm all about the hundreds. I ain't tripping off the Jacksons. A nigga getting
Good old leak down test, baby. 6.5, about 6.25, 6 3/4 pressure inside of there. So we're gonna wait about 7 minutes. She ain't gonna drop.
Once you step in the arena, cheetah, you're gonna be amazed when you gaze at the armor on this leader, fully clad and glad to fight a cause I won't pause. Fear is a joke, slow poke. I'm like claws that'll rip, cause your gift is merely flesh, superficial, and I wish you would give it a rest. But if you don't, I'll unsheath my Excalibur like a noble knight. So meet your challenger, a true hero, while you're a through zero, getting beat to a pulp so that you can't run for help. I heard a gulp in your throat, cause you hope that I'll be merciful. But proof I made strut as I rehearse a few battle drills and watch your bladder spill. Yellow fluid, check how I mellowly do it. Face to feet to this beat, you can tell I'm into it. As I'm pulling out my lance to kill you in advance to the winner's throne. Cause I own you once you step in the arena. In the arena, or rather Coliseum, there's people gathering by multitudes to see one perpetrator fall to the dust after the other, quickly disposed of at the hand of a known brother, born with an art in his heart that is Spartacus. And wonder one combat jack, just the thought of this matchup makes gangsta wanna snatch up 1 or 2 phrases from the new book with new pages of rhymes that are built like a chariot. Dope vocals carry it to the battle. Said if a beat was a princess, I would marry it. But now I must bow to the crowd as I stand proud, victorious, glorious. Understand now, cause battles and wars and much fights I have been through. One MC got beheaded, and you can too, forget it. Cause you'd rather be just a spectator or onlooker, afraid you may get slayed or struck by a blow.
When I originally got this machine, and you seen it in front of the white backdrop, it pretty much just came with a bottom end. Obviously, like the crankshaft was shot. I don't even know if it came with a stator, honestly. For the most part, everything is new except the transmission. So we have a brand new OEM crankshaft in there, brand new WSM pistons, 66 millimeters. So this one's pretty much on its last life. Those cylinders are from another bike that came in here. I had those on the shelf. The stator side cover is brand new. The sprocket's brand new. The shifter's new. You know, the cylinder head, the crankshaft, the pistons. I had another cheaper giveaway bike come in here, and I stole the V-Force reeds off of that bike. The cases were vapor honed, new fucking clutch arm. Every little bolt is zinced. So this thing is super, super crispy. We just started it for the first time. I synced the carburetors, synced the idle. We have a stock airbox on here, 2 holes on top, and then the whole canal on both sides is pretty much drilled out. 280 mains, 27.5 pilot jet, and the stock needles on the middle clip. I'm gonna start it up for you guys, let you hear it. We're just missing a K&N filter inside of here. So when it comes to actually riding it, it'll definitely perform or even sound better, but almost got this shit down to a science now. And I've used this system a lot, so it sounds really good. We're gonna observe. Very responsive. We're waiting on like 3 things right now. Front calipers, rear calipers, front master cylinder. We'll have those calipers tomorrow. We'll start building them up, put those on, bleed the brakes. Over the next 3 days, which is literally 10 seconds in this video, we will have this thing ready to go and we'll be riding it for the first time. You're looking at a fucking brand new machine that once started as that piece of shit from that white backdrop.
It was the best height since ice. Precise rituals, skated out of Jacobs with the Fruit Loop jewels, holding the navy blue Uzi. Crush grooving waves off the Atlas, cool and that's how we make movies. Basketball gum brawlers, bounce, black down, billowhead banks, Malibu, colorful shanks, that's the way we live. Staten Island kid, old dog in it, the thug bag sing with no pork in it. Vivid imagination, paper chasing, duffel bag swollen, we holding. Drink chocolate milk before we roll in. It's like that, y'all. We gangsters. Sticking all you Bay Ridge bankers. I'm out to get a wreck. Terrific shit be the Diamond District. Tiffany's pretty Valentine breakers on the second floor balcony. Gems is magnificent. Diamonds is crying. Busta Rhymes, take me, never mind. Hey yo, caught him at the Ice Pavilion. Dressy salad bar style Nestle. 4 white niggas covered in best pieces. Think like a mall flick. Guess who like Patsy in the masterpiece bust? Got aggravated, slapped the glass pieces. One nigga beaming. Faggot ass lay on the floor. Yeah, fuck him. Tied his broken arms to his hush puppies wrapped around drama. Everything realer than fuck. So wanna let my nigga knee slip, comma. 3 young Italians, suited down, personal style. I'm in velour white, designing on the dallions. Felt like some crack.
This is the first look at the 1994, technically a 1997, but 1994 Bonzi Garage Yamaha Banshee outside of the shop. Starting off from the front of the bike, we'll work our way to the rear and I'll kind of explain what went into it. So, very front of the machine, brand new OEM front bumper with new OEM dampers. The A-arms we were able to save except the one left A-arm. As we were building the bike, I noticed that it had 2 dents right here in the front. So if you were looking at the bike like this, it's just right there and it looks horrible because obviously I want to advertise this as a brand new Banshee. As we were building, I noticed that and I ended up switching that out. The shocks are Vito shocks. They're the closest that you're going to get to OEM. And then what I do is I take them apart, I powder them a pink fading down to a yellow. So the 1991, 1992, and 1993 Yamaha Banshee, they come like a retro style pink. I never really seen the pink on the 1994, so I wanted to add that and switch it up a little bit. So we did the pink fading down to the yellow, which the 1994 originally comes with the yellow. And then we also did the calipers pink as well. So the front calipers, those are completely rebuilt with brand new pads, brand new tie rod ends. All the bolts are freshly zinced. Some of the bolts are brand new because as we were building up this bike, I started to run out of those bolts because I'm building so many bikes at once. So I just put brand new OEM bolts. Anything that you see on this bike that is yellow zinc or clear zinc, don't get it twisted. It's not Chinese. It's fucking OEM. We just make it look brand new. One question I get a lot: what is the rim and the tire setup? This one specifically, I think these are AMS. Normally I run DWT 10-inch wheels with the rolled lip. Now I run 2 sets of tires and you're gonna either see these or the Duro street tires. And the reason I only run these 2 is because from my knowledge, they're the only ones that come in a low profile. And I hate not like big fucking balloon looking tires. This shit drives me nuts. So these look the best and that's why I run them. Obviously you want to switch it up a little bit. So I'll go back and forth with the Duro Scorchers and then the Sedona Bazookas. So originally when I purchased this, I think what sold me on the deal so much is there was a complete bottom end. So I was able to save the case. I was able to save the transmission. I was able to save the shift drum, the shift forks, brand new OEM crankshaft, brand new WSM 66mm pistons. The head and the cylinders were from another bike. It was already at like a 65.5. This set of cylinders is pretty much on its last life before it needs to be re-sleeved, but nothing goes unused, especially not the OEM parts. Nothing goes unused. Brand new stator side cover, brand new shifter rubber, brand new sprocket, the lock washer. We were able to save the clutch cover, so we powder coated that. Brand new water pump cover, brand new circle center insert, brand new water pump, obviously all the seals, the gaskets, brand new clutch basket. It's a billet basket inside of there, brand new clutches, which majority of the parts that I used to build this you could purchase at bonzigarage.com. I didn't have a flywheel, so I had to buy a used OEM flywheel. Shout out to the Banshee doctor, Alex Horween. He's got a bunch of used parts and I buy parts from him all the time. So if you guys are looking for some used parts, definitely hit him up. So V-Force 4 reeds, I ended up stealing them from like a cheaper giveaway. Previous to this build dropping, I've been doing a lot of cheaper giveaways. That's because we've been working on so many full restorations. Some of the bikes that come in, what I'll do is I'll put a bunch of brand new parts, but I'll also save some of the really good parts for builds like this. And that's what I did with the V-Force reeds because that's $300 I saved right there. As you guys can see, it gets really expensive very quick. So inside of the carburetors that we vapor honed, 280 mains, 27.5 pilot jet. I got it 1.5 turns on the air screw. We got an air box, original air box, one that I saved from probably another, cheaper giveaway. Inside of there is a brand new K&N filter. And then on top of the air box, I drilled out 2 holes towards the rear, and then pretty much the whole canal is carved out with 1-inch holes. So brand new OEM seat. This was a black and silver one, and I just pulled the cover off and I put the custom 94 look-alike cover that I had made. The only difference between this and the original one, I'm sure the color isn't exact, but it's just the stitching. The original seats were pressed, especially in the rear. Right here, they don't actually have stitching, but this one's pretty f***ing close, and then the back is embroidered, which I honestly like better. Brand new rear grab bar, brand new taillight bracket. The carrier setup, I can't remember off the top of my head if it even came with a carrier, but a lot of these parts were picked off of the shelf, so it's a used sprocket hub, used sprocket, used hubs, but they're all freshly zinced, and yeah, all those parts are recycled from other Banshees. Brand new OEM axle. You can see the difference in the color of the zinc. I personally think the zinc color that I'm getting looks better than the original one one from the factory. But anyways, the rear brake is also another item I probably just pulled off the shelf. This bike definitely didn't come, now that I think about it, definitely didn't come with the rear brake. The whole caliper is completely rebuilt with all new internals and the new brake pads, and as you can see, I have a block off plate on here that I laser engraved. Maybe like a month ago I had 10 rear shocks rebuilt at once. That way, you know, when I'm building these machines, it's just like I said, just pick and pull off the shelf. Moving towards the right of the machine, brand new heel guards, heel guard plastics. The foot pegs are honestly probably brand new too. I didn't show it, but we had to grind off the left side foot pegs because somebody fucking welded it on there. I really can't understand the knowledge behind that. But the rear master cylinder, I rebuilt that, so we vapor honed that, put all new internals. All the coolant lines are original. Even the clamps I save as well. I just zinced them, so it looks really, really nice. The fender brackets, those are brand new. The plastics are brand new. The graphics are brand new. The headlight covers are brand new. Brand new OEM clutch perch, brand new OEM grips, brand new on and off switch, powder coated pro taper handlebars, brand new key holder, brand new key. Both of them are OEM. Towards Delete, YFZ 450 throttle, super, super light on your finger. Way better than the original throttle, and I cut the springs about 1.5 down. Way, way, way better than the fucking stock throttle. Shit gives you crazy arm pump. The master cylinder I probably just picked off the shelf as well. Like I said, I have so many fucking used OEM parts that we make look brand new. And I also rebuilt this, so we got a brand new eyesight, all the brand new internals, pistons, a fucking spring, the bolts, the levers, brand new OEM. This is an older style, brand new NOS lever. This is not actually powder coated. I think that's it for the most part. Like I said, we haven't even ridden this thing, right? It's got 0 hours on it. You've seen how it started. Now you have the opportunity to win this. And at the time that we're recording this video, there's less than 100 spots left. So all you gotta do is go to the first link in the description. It's gonna take you to our Instagram. Any post about this machine, all the information you need to know to enter to win it is in the description of that Instagram post. It's very simple, very straightforward. Definitely get involved. Tell a friend, you could win this. Imagine winning this brand new machine for $100. And you guys seen everything that went into it. I mean, I'm not hiding nothing at all. It started as a fucking junk box, literally rotting on something similar to that right there, like some fucking table set up in somebody's backyard. Whatever that fucking is over there, that's what this thing looked like at one point. Get a couple laps, go up and down a couple of times, and let's get the fuck out of here. Well, at one point, once I go like 100 feet past Austin filming, we're gonna lose complete connection because I have a lav mic on. Doesn't sound good. Go to the Bonzi Garage Instagram and take your chance at winning this machine for $100. There's only 200 spots total and there's less than 100 left. A lot of crazy, crazy builds to come, and this is probably the least craziest build yet. But I figured we'll start with this, and over the next couple of weeks, you'll just see them coming out back to back to back to back. We've got like 5-6 builds that we're working on at the moment, and they're all fucking sick. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe for crazier builds to come in the future. Thank you for watching.
I got them young niggas tweaking like where them drugs at. I made them old head niggas go get they plug back. You whipping up in the foreign, them hoes love that. You stack the racks on them stats and commas come after that. Yeah, you took a few shots, but you know what come after that. I spare that moolah, that fatty, I'm coming after that. Say for my Beamer and Benz, see what come after that. I live in this life for sin, what's coming after that? One whip whipped up, 10 whips came after that. 2 bitches came up, 7 bitches came after that. Rich niggas in this building, rich niggas come after that. I know you had that bitch, but I'ma dog that pussy after that. Fuck niggas say something, when I step in, jackets come after that. White gold come after that. Got Audemars coming after that. Presidentials coming after that. BVS coming after that. Got so much money,